Today we are here with Mr. Rakim Osman. He is an empty force practitioner, and energy healer, right?
Yeah, healing. Yes.
Yeah, energy healer and stuff. And he is a part of the Force in You team. I've interviewed Alex multiple times, and Alex is someone who I like, really revere and look up to. And he's one of his students. And so, super, super honored to have him today. So, Rakim, could you tell me how you got started in spirituality and also how you met Alex and stuff like that?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for inviting and hello.
Yeah.
So, um, how I started with spirituality, I actually felt spirituality when I was already a child. I already felt that there have to be something bigger. There have to be some kind of energy, some kind of quality that um, that rules. That rules. There's just rules, and that creates a big connection to all of us. And I can't talk to someone when I was a child. It was different because uh, nobody understands you. Um, but when I was 14 or 50 years old, I already forget about it because of school and all this stuff. You forget it. You just live your life. And 2016 was the first time when I met Alexander. You already know Alexander was a b-boy, a breaker.
Mm-hmm.
He's breakdance and was
Mm-hmm.
connected with hip hop culture. So we invited him to Germany, to our dance studio, to give a seminar about healing.
Oh, dance. Okay.
Yes, and for me, this one was something different. I didn't know what will come to me. So I go there and I was like, okay, who is this guy? This guy's a little bit strange. He has different energy. And yeah, after this weekend seminar, my totally transformation started. It was
Oh.
totally different. I After that seminar, I was so close. I feel a so close connection to Alexander because I feel that um, he is the human that I need now in this life as a master. Um, I cried months along because I transformed so much energy, so much emotions in my body that I saw that I had a different picture from the world. I saw everything with energy, and then I started to study. I was really on fire to study why what is energy again. And I remembered from my childhood, oh yes, there was something. And I studied it. And what is human? Why are we human? Is there something another than humans? What is the ego? Why are the most people live in their ego? And what is our potential? So what's going on here? And so that was the first big touch to the spirituality and to Alexander. And since that, I also give seminars in Germany and also online seminars about spiritual abilities like telekinesis and all this stuff. So many stuff.
Awesome, awesome. So it sounds like you were a dancer too. That's really cool. Yeah, awesome. Okay. So uh like you mentioned telekinesis and stuff like that. Do you like, move the side wheel and stuff like that? Or or do you do more a little bit more advanced stuff? Could you talk to me about your telekinesis experience a little bit?
About telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is for me that the most people on this planet, when they hear about telekinesis, that is something that they can't understand with the mind. But for me, telekinesis or telepathy is something normal. It's not something, it's not difficult for me. For me, it's very simple, because it's a normal ability from every human. So from dancing, I learned that I don't have to speak to show what I want, because I speak with my body. And telekinesis is the same, just with the mind and with the energy. So the most people think that telekinesis is something strange and something difficult to do. That's why they are not ready to do telekinesis, because they are blocked in their mind, because they don't learn it. It's normal. We don't learn it in school. In school, you learn just how to do something that you don't need. And yeah, telekinesis, it's about manifestation. We are normally manifesting every second, but we don't see it. We can't see it because it's subconscious. Everything what you manifest in your life, where you are now at, it comes from you. You create it, because you are the creator. There is something bigger, like God or something. I believe in that. Yes, I know that kind of energy exists, but the most important knowledge for that manifestation is to understand and to know that this kind of energy is also inside you. So you have to understand that you are also a God. You're also a creator. And yeah, that's for me telekinesis. It's for me some another different of communication and connection to materialistic. So yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome. So obviously you're very well known for practicing empty force. Could you tell me a little bit? I mean, because I've interviewed Alex multiple times, I have an idea of how empty force works, but I obviously have no experience whatsoever with it and stuff like that. In your own words, could you describe how empty force works to the audience? And could you just explain to me how empty force actually works?
Yeah. It's a very good question, because I try to don't think about that. I just try to receive what comes up. And empty force is the same principle like spiritual ability, like telekinesis, for example. But it needs a kind of practice, because like I said, you don't practice it, you don't get it from the school. So empty force works because everything in this planet or in this universe is energy. It's based on energy. So energy moves. It moves. The most important what you have to understand, in my opinion, if you want to practice empty force, or to understand deeply empty force, is that energy follows your attention. So energy follows the attention. So when I'm focusing on something, I give energy to that. For example, let me explain. For example, I focus on my dance. I want to be a better dancer. So what I'm doing, I'm practicing the dance. I'm practicing my technical ways. I practice my floor works. I practice my footworks, I practice my body. So my attention goes to my body. And what happens? My body was stronger. Because, how to say, I don't know the English word. Because I deeply want it, you know. So if you are too much in your mind and want something from your mind, it will don't work, because empty force only works from your heart field. It comes from the heart, from your center, because the heart field has more energy, more potential than the head. The head is just to connect with the heart.
Oh,
Yeah, for me, because this part of your body has big energy potential, but this one has more. So what can I do? I can connect it. If I connect it, then then I don't use energy, then I am the energy.
So, sorry, can you say that part one more time? You do what with the energy?
When I connect the head with the heart, then I don't use energy, I am the energy. I will be.
Okay.
So it's about embody. So when I practice empty force, I already have to connect to the other person also, to my training partner or something, or maybe to the material. When I took it to my hand, and I have to feel it. I have to feel what happens in your body, what triggers up, and can you be the material? And if you're able to be the material, then you are deeply connected and you can do whatever you want. That's the most important about empty force. So this kind of mentality, you can move everything. You can do.
The way Alex described to me was basically when someone's like, aggressively coming at you, you try to basically basically not push back with force. That's what a lot of people do. But what Alex told me was you just gently try to, like, push back, or playfully. That's what he described to me when I interviewed him a few weeks back. Is that like the way you see empty force as well? You just try to playfully redirect the other person's energy. Am I right about that? Or
Yeah, for sure. Because if someone wants to attack me, for example, with the body or maybe with just words, and when I get aggressive too and attack back, then I failed. He won. He won. Because he reached the goal what he wants. He attacked me to trigger me. So when it's trigger me, then it's a gift from him. You have to thank you. You have to say thank you for that. But if someone attack, it's about okay, the person wants to attack me, so I absorb the energy from him and give him back, so I can move him. Okay, and me as a dancer, I learned it very fast because I have the body intelligence already from dancing. I can move every part of my body how I want. I'm totally 100% in my body, and I can control it. So, for example, when I get a hit to my shoulder, attack, I can just circle it, feel it, and give it back. That's the example, So it's for me, it's about not react. It's about how to say. It's about action, not react. When I react emotional, then he wants.
Mm. Well said, well said. So I interviewed Sarah as well last week, and Sarah, she's well known for manifesting like a lot of money, right? She told me she manifested $2 million or something like that, which is mind-boggling to me. Do you have any personal money manifesting stories as well?
I'm honest with you, not really.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Um, about money, of course I manifest money, but I don't manifest millions.
Oh yeah, gotcha. What is your so like how does the Force in You team works at the moment? Like because I can't read German, but I've visited you guys' website before, but like what's like the structure? Is like Alex like the owner? Is Thomas like the next guy in line? Are you like the third person, or like how does the organization work?
Um, you know, there how to say it? It's a very good question. Actually, for me, it's a very organic team. There
Mhm.
is, for me, in my opinion, there is no boss or
Oh, okay.
or like that. There is, everyone is his own master,
Oh,
but everyone can help each other. So sometimes
oh,
when I'm struggle, I go to Thomas and Thomas helps me. When Thomas
yeah.
struggle, I go to Thomas and Thomas helps me. So
Oh, wow.
it's an organic team. So
Wow.
we are improve day by day our skills as team and
Wow.
teacher. So what my role is in the Force in You team is, I am a teacher.
Mhm.
What I learned from Alexander, I will teach in the world, like empty
Wow.
or the spiritual abilities and all this stuff. But I
Mhm.
also teach dancing. So years ago I started to connect it with dancing, like empty
Mhm.
form dancing, because for me the most important potential in this world have this have these humans who are able to move their body how they want. You
Mhm.
can learn it from dance or like Qigong or Kung Fu or something like that, where you just know and play with your body. Yeah. But the team is very organic. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I really like that what I heard. Like it's organic and like I love how you said that there's no boss, you guys support each other and stuff like that. I can really resonate with that. That's so cool. Yeah, yeah. It's like very different than like, I have a boss and there's strict rules and stuff like that. Like it sounds very much like what Alex is, like very free and kind of open to whatever kind of thing. And yeah, that's what I like about him as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
but,
really, really cool. Uh,
yeah, because Alexander is of course for me a master,
mhm,
but every human can to be a master. I can
mhm,
every human.
mhm,
I learn from the stupidest human in this world. That's why for me there is no, um he's better than me, or I'm not so good like him. There is no hierarchy like that.
yeah, yeah,
It's
that's awesome. Yeah,
organic.
yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, certainly. Um, Rasim, so what is the vision of the Force in You team? Like, is it to like, become I don't know how big you guys are in the German speaking countries at the moment and stuff like that. Are you guys' goal to become like one of the premier like spiritual schools in Germany and like Austria and like Switzerland and stuff like that? Or is it your guys' goals to become like, worldwide, known and stuff and or are you guys just content with where you guys are? Like, could you talk to me a little bit about what your guys' visions are?
Yeah, yeah. I think the most important goal for us as the Force in You team is to reach humans, not just in Germany or in around of Germany. We want to reach humans in the whole world
Wow.
to just remember their potential.
Mm.
That's the for me the important goals as a team, because there are so many coaches and spiritual healers in this world nowadays, and everyone has his own soup to cook, you know. And for us as a team, it's very important to reach people and show them what kind of potential and what kind of human they can be. So it's just about being always being the best version of you.
Oh, okay.
And because there are so much informations that the most people don't know, their energies and how the weather is working. For example, in Germany, it's it's summertime, but it's always rainy. Why?
Yeah.
Because they manipulate us.
Oh, yeah.
They manipulate the weather, and that's why there's always rainy, and it feels so sticky, So it's just an example, but that's the goal, to reach people and make the world to a better place.
Awesome. That is so cool. Yeah. Rasim, you earlier mentioned Qigong and stuff. I'm hoping to interview Thomas next week. Again, I've interviewed Thomas in the past as well. So I'm hoping to ask Thomas about, I know Thomas recently became a student of Master Lee and HC Qigong and stuff. And I really, really am looking forward to hearing his story about who Master Lee is and what his teachings are and stuff, and what is the Yang Shen and all that kind of stuff. Have you by chance practiced the HC Qigong?
Yeah, I'm practicing Qigong every day.
Oh,
So
okay.
so when I wake up, the first thing what I do is Qigong.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, because it's very important to harmonize the energy in your body. And yeah, Qigong is very important.
Now, what type of Qigong are you doing? Are you doing the HC Qigong, or are you just doing some other Qigong, or?
Different. I'm experimenting.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
I'm just playing around with it. So it's in my opinion, it's not different. It's not important what kind of Qigong you do. Of course,
Oh.
different Qigong styles have different how to say, goals. For me, is if you do Qigong, if you just move the body with consciousness and with your breath, then something happening in your body. So the meridians in your energy are harmonizing, getting in yin yang balance.
Yeah.
Importance.
Now, funny you mentioned that. I've heard this before, and I should have asked this to Alex as well. Since you guys are both dancers and stuff, I watched a Qigong documentary in China, and one of the things they were showing is like Qigong dancing kind of thing. Do you think as a dancer, do you see almost Qigong as like a very slow dance, almost like, could you describe that a little bit? Do you see the similarity in the two? I've always wanted to ask Alex, and I should have asked him when I interviewed him in the past. I wonder like like dancers really are already like maybe like energy masters already, they don't even realize it. Could you describe that a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. You already say it. They are energy masters, but they don't realize because as a dancer, that's why I told it before. There's so much potential because dancers dancing to the music,
Mm-hmm.
and music is universal frequency. It's a universal communication, you know. So um, when music comes out of the box, it flows into your ear, and from your ear it triggers something in your head. It works, it remembers maybe you to something, and from that you take it to your soul, to your heart, and then you embody the music, so you become the music. And if you can embody frequency, you are energy master.
Wow, that's so cool. Makes me want to learn how to dance. Like I've never danced before. I don't have formal training and stuff, but that'd be really cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool. It sounds very much like, yeah, like that philosophy, very much represents you guys, and that is so cool. Yeah, yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, are you like, do you mostly do hip hop dancing, or do you do all kinds? I know Alex does salsa and stuff like that, but
I'm actually a urban style dancer, like hip hop, and in that urban styles, I'm all rounder. So I do breaking, so break dance. I do popping, I do locking, I do house. But I also had jobs and projects in theaters, so to classical music and to something other strange musics. So I can dance to everything when I feel it.
wow.
Yeah. So I'm a dancer. I wouldn't say I'm a hip hop dancer. I dance. I dance to
Yeah,
everything. I can
nice.
dance to the sound of the nature.
Wow, really? That's cool.
It's just about connection with the senses. So um, yeah, what urban style is or hip hop dancing is teaching me is to get lighter in your body, because
Mm,
the hip hop culture, most of the people are wearing very late like big clothes,
mhm.
because they feel light in their body.
Oh,
The space to feel their body. When it's too tight, the clothes, then you don't feel your body. You don't feel the energy.
oh,
Yeah, that's for me. Dancing is the key. I can just
wow.
period. Dancing is a very spiritual key.
Wow, that is very profound. Yeah, yeah, that's really cool. What was I gonna ask you? Oh yeah. So like, does Tom? Like I said, I'm hoping to interview Thomas next week. Is Thomas? I know Thomas is a rapper. He told me in the past. Like, does Thomas dance as well?
I know that he can dance.
Uh
He's
huh.
not a he's not a professional dancer,
Okay.
but he can dance like every human can dance. Every
Oh
human
yeah.
can dance. There is nothing that you don't have to learn it. It's already with you. So when
Mm.
you go to a child and say, "Hey, dance," the child will start to do some movements. Okay.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah. I know that Thomas can dance. For example, I already also do a battle against Alexander, like
Oh
like
yeah.
fun, just playing. And Thomas hosted it and
Oh
say,
yeah.
comment says, "Oh, yo, let's go do this." Oh, okay, fresh move from Rakim.
Oh
It was,
yeah.
and Thomas is already is actually a rapper. you like said, and rap is the same, just with the mouth.
Oh,
It's the same, yeah.
so you believe that being able to have that creativity as a rapper can also, help, free your energy and stuff like that? Is that what you're saying, or?
Yeah, creativity is
Oh, wow. Okay,
very
okay.
important. So you need you need a balance, because
Mm,
creativity, the right side of your head, is connected to the left side of your body. The
mhm, mhm,
you know, the feminine energy. So if
mhm,
you do some creative works, you improve your feminine energy, but also
mm.
you need the balance with logic also to
Oh, yeah.
improve the masculine energy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very cool. Yeah. So Rasim, so as I mentioned, you mentioned that, it doesn't really matter what type of qigong you do, like you just have to, like, really get in touch with the movements and stuff like that. Um but like, but I mean, I'm really, really hoping to, hear Thomas's story next week, because, like, he mentioned that, he released a Yang Shen or something like that, and like he got the level 5 or something like that, within HC Qigong. And I'm dying to hear his story and, like, learn more about this system, because it sounds like a very, very advanced system and very high level and stuff. Um, uh, so like, have you heard from Thomas at all? Like, wow, this HC Qigong really improved my life and it's gotten me to, like, an advanced level and stuff like that. And like, has he told you anything about, like, how it's different than any other Qigong that he's ever practiced previously? Like, has he ever told? And I know Alex spoke really highly about this particular Qigong system as well. So, do you have any insight on, like, how awesome this system is at all?
Yeah, of course, we exchanged about that a lot, and I know that Thomas is very deep into qigong, because
Mhm.
he also practices tai chi.
Mhm.
And yeah, the special part of Thomas, for example, for me, is that he become from qigong a very, very light energy.
Oh.
So um, he's just very light. So I can't explain it, but um, like I said, it's not important what kind of qigong you do, um, because from qigong you just if you are sensitive, for example,
Mhm.
you become more non-sensitive, and if you are non-sensitive, you become more sensitive. So
Mm.
it balances everything, what you
Oh.
need, what you need in your life. So Thomas is getting lighter. Every maybe another person gets more present, more bigger in his energy field. The other person develops more dantian point, more reserve points, energies in the lower belly. The other one is maybe open the third eye. It's always different goals. So
Mm.
it's about what you want to reach. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's my
Mhm.
that's my opinion. That's why
Yeah.
if you practice qigong for in the beginning, you don't have to think about it. Just do it.
Awesome. That's a great tip. That's something I definitely need to remind myself as well. Yeah. Yeah. So, Rasim, so do you have any other experiences with other metaphysical abilities? Like, you mentioned, like, the weather and stuff like that. Do you have any experiences with, like, aerokinesis or something? And I know in Germany there's, like, Miss Evelyn teaching, like, the mind sight stuff. Do you have any experience with, like, remote viewing or mind sight? Like, could you talk to me about that?
Yeah. I have many experiences about that. For example, like you said, with the spiritual abilities like aerokinesis, I also have videos on my YouTube channel. You can watch it, where I practice aerokinesis, and where you clearly can see how it's possible to let the air flow into the direction you want. And yeah, that was for me a very interesting experience. I'm also some days playing around, just sitting and connect to the air and focus on a tree, for example, and just let it flow. Yeah, just let the tree flow, for example. Yeah, but I also doing some stuffs like stopping the rain. You connect with the rain and stop it with your mind. I also have a video on my YouTube channel. You can watch it.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, and something strange experiences also, like connecting some to entities, another entities and ghosts and all this stuff, and connecting to them. Yeah, a lot of experiences I have. As how to say, lucid dreams. Leave your body and go to a go out of your body. So out of body experiences I already experienced, but the first one was for me very, very strange. Because
Gotcha.
yeah, I meditate, I think, for 2 or 3 hours. I don't know, it was, I think, 4 years ago. I meditated, but I was so deep in that state that I don't felt my body anymore. It was, and 2 seconds after that, I saw my body from above.
Oh wow!
And this was very strange because I get anxious, because this was something new for me. And when I get anxious, I go back to my body.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, yeah.
It was crazy. And yeah, then I also practice lucid dreaming. So already, I think, what dreaming is. So that you know that you're dreaming, and in my dreams I can fly, I can do telekinesis, like no problem, and manipulate everything you want. So yeah, and so much experiences about that.
Yeah. So Rasim, so you having a strong dance background, do you think, compared to other people, do you think it really helped you, like, learn spiritual abilities a lot quicker compared to other people? Because other people perhaps are a little more blocked because they're not, really in touch with their body and stuff like that. Do you really contribute your dancing abilities, uh do you think that contributed a lot to like advancing very quickly in spirituality and stuff like that? Do you think that played a huge factor?
For sure, definitely, because if you are not connected to your body, then you are not in your body, because most of the people, they are not 100% in their body, because they, how to say, they are not in the present moment. Most of the time they are playing, they are eating, they are doing some bullshit, so much bullshit, that they are not really in their body, because like I said. And in dancing, for example, it's not about the dance moves, it's not about looking good. So looking good is just for if you want to be better. So you practice in front of the mirror your techniques to get better. So but for me in dance, it's not about the dance move, it's about connection to your body to improve your body intelligence, because the body is so intelligent you can't imagine. And if you and your body is connected, then you are one. And now imagine what you can do.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's why there is a big potential. So of course, if you dance or do Qigong or do Tai Chi, whatever, just do movement with your body, you can learn it so much faster. Safe.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's very good. Let's talk about energy healing a little bit. I know that you're an energy healer as well. Do you have any experience, with helping other people heal, and stuff like that? Could you describe that a little bit?
Yeah, a lot of experience. For example, that was my first big experience in healing. A girlfriend of me come to me and said, "Hey," I saw she was a little bit how to say, angry, and she was actually angry. I told her what's happening, and she said, "Hey, I don't understand the world anymore, and yeah, my mom is sick, has a tumor." Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I contact Alexander that he can help the mother. And Alexander told me no. I said, "Why?" He said, "You will heal her."
Oh, wow.
He said, and I was like, okay. I was like, so what the fuck is happening? Because Alexander already felt before that I can heal the person.
Wow.
So I don't contact the mother of my girlfriend. I just send her energy. So I sit there, I meditate, and I just imagine the picture of the mother and send her everyday energy. And I think a few weeks after, she was healed. The tumor was,
Wow, that's an incredible story. Wow.
and I was like, wow, crazy. I was
Yeah.
I feel so big, because it's not about it's about, how to say, energy follows the attention. So so my attention goes to the mother, and I sent her healing energy, and that was for me the most biggest stories in my healing career. And so many different stuff. So like half year ago, there was how to say, I don't know, messe, in English. I don't know. There was an event, okay, and I was there to show people how quantum healing works. So many people came, and I said, okay, come, I can help you. It's no problem. And they lie on the bed, and I just connected them and sent energy. And the most of them was very, after that they write me and called me and say, hey, how do you do that? It's very crazy. I never felt that much, and they manifest something different, things in life, positive things. And it was for me like, wow, very, very nice. And there was a boy who was injured from a car accident. So he can't walk anymore, and he had no feelings in his legs, you know. And I looked at him, and I feel that I can do something. I can give him a gift. And I asked him, hey, do you want to feel your legs? And he said, yeah, of course. And then I just sent energy, opened a field, a quantum field, and after a few minutes, the boy said, wait a minute. I said, what happens? He said, something is happening. I can feel my legs a little bit. And that was for me also, wow, it's impossible. So there is no blockages anymore, you know. So the potential is big. And if you are ready, of course, if you are ready to receive healing, it's easy going.
Wow. So, Rasim, if someone is currently, struggling with like an illness or an injury or something like that, what would be your advice to that person? Like, what should be could you explain like step by step what that person should do in order to improve their condition? Do you have any advice for people that are sick and stuff like that?
Yeah. So first of all, it depends on the illness or the problem, what it is. But the most important point generally is to harmonize your body, mind, and soul. Because if someone gets sick, that means that you need a change in your life. So if you change your life immediately, something will happen. Something will heal, because sickness or illness tells you your body just tell you, or your soul is just telling you, hey, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not happy with that. I want to feel something different. To change that, for example, if you're sick and I live in Germany and I go to another country and live there, something will happen because my environment changed. So the first of all thing is, what is doing you sick? You have to ask yourself, ask your subconscious mind, okay, what is that? What makes me sick? Is it my sickness? Is it my illness? Or do I just feel the whole collective energy and receive it and do it to my sickness? Or is it really mine? How much percent is it mine? And then you feel in your body and you get the answer. So listen to your body, listen to that signal. Illness, always a signal. You have to listen to that. Yeah.
Do you think this can apply to like any type of problem that you're facing in your life? Maybe like, say you're having like a financial hardships or something, or you're having relationship problems, perhaps. Like, do you think this same concept can be applied like to pretty much any kind of problem that you're facing in your life?
Yeah, it depends. Like I said, it depends what kind of problem you have, but everything is a mirror outside there. So if you have a relationship problem, then ask why I have a problem. What wants the life showing me? What I wrong? And what can I change?
Mm.
Why I'm not happy with that? Why
Mm.
I'm sick? So generally, you have to understand everything outside there is a mirror. Everything what triggers in you is a mirror, is a gift.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure.
That's very, very profound. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Rasim. Well, Rasim, I want to close this interview off with one more thing. Rasim, what is your ultimate goal in your quest of spirituality and metaphysics and stuff like that? Like, do you want to ultimately achieve enlightenment or something, or is there something else? Like, could you describe that?
Yeah, enlightenment is a very good word because I experienced it 2 times through
Oh,
Alex
okay.
enlightenment because I just want to tell it. The second seminar from Alexander was in Wien, in Austria, and after that seminar, I'm going to sleep, and my body slept, but my mind was awake. So, and I saw like lights, blue lights. It was very dark, but I saw blue lights, and I said, what is happening?"
Wow.
And I was like, "Okay, just sleep." And I slept, and in the next day, that state what I had, I can't explain it. Really, I can't. I have no words for that because I waked up and I was a totally different person. Totally. I even don't know that I was a human. I don't know. Because the love, the true, I talk about the true love, what I felt was so intense. I know that was the state of enlightenment. I know what what people reach, like Jesus, Moses, prophets, this kind of state. I feel that first time there. I loved every human in this planet. I knew everything what is happening on this planet. I knew that. And I was so big, I felt so big and I was so connected to everyone, but in a good relationship. This was great. This was one of the most intense experiences what love, what it shows me what is love, what is true love. Because the love what we feel nowadays is not really love, it's desire, in my opinion.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, and what was your last question?
What is your ultimate goal?
Yeah, actually, ultimate goal I don't have,
Oh,
because
wow.
for me, ultimate goal, there is no ultimate goal for me. The way is the goal for me, because your goal can always change. Why? Because the way can change. So for me, the way is the goal, and ultimate goal, in my opinion, that is not exist, because you never reach something. It's not about reach something. It's just go the way, go through. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah,
So
like that reminds me of like, like Qigong and Taoism and stuff. Like I know like Tao means like the way. And when he said like it's
yeah,
just when he said the way, that perfectly describes like that philosophy it sounds like. And really you're such a wise, nice person, Rasim. And I learned so much today. And no wonder Alex like, really saw potential in you. And no wonder Alex wanted you to become part of the team and stuff because of how special you are and stuff. And I met Rasim for the first time today, and I had no idea what to expect from Rasim, but man, like Rasim is such an amazing person, and I was just truly blown away today. I mean, so many great things he mentioned today about like how Qigong and dances are connected and stuff, and like, and really, like, it doesn't matter what style you do, you just have to do it and stuff like that, and just the heart mind connection. And man, like, I learned a lot today. So Rasim, is there any like social media links that you want me to put so the audience can check out your stuff? You mentioned that you have a YouTube channel and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I also have social media. I have 2 Instagram pages. In the one page you can follow my way as dancer, and the other page you can follow my way as a healer. Yeah, I can maybe we can mark that under the video or something like that.
Yeah,
If you,
I'll put it in. I'll put the links in the description. So yeah, on YouTube. So yeah, Rasim, just when we get off this chat, I think I'll publish this tomorrow. It'll, so yeah, so if you can send me I can probably, I'm sure if I go on your Facebook and stuff, I can look it up too. But if you can like send me the links to all your social media stuff that you want me to post, I'll definitely put it in the description. So thank you so much, Rasim, for your time. I like I said, I really had a awesome time today, and like I learned so many valuable things. So yeah, and I just want to say I do intend to become Alex's student at one point. I want to I want him to come over to America and like host a seminar at some point. And hopefully maybe like if I can meet one of you guys, like Sarah and you and Thomas one day. So yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, so.
For sure. Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
thanks for inviting. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Rasim.